WonderProxy provides access to a global network of proxy servers that you can easily use to ensure your website is showing the right content to the right customers all over the world. If you're using the customer's location to show them the right content, the right promotions, or the right currency, then WonderProxy was designed for you. WonderProxy also seamlessly integrates with Sauce Labs to level up your manual testing or your live testing, as well as your automated test suites. I'm just going to run through 3 quick demos to show you what you can do with WonderProxy. WonderProxy on its own, using our browser extension to allow me to quickly jump around the world looking at different websites. WonderProxy with Sauce Labs running some live tests or manual tests. And finally, WonderProxy and Sauce Labs looking at some automated testing options. Let's take a look at using WonderProxy on its own. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Etsy's website. We're not partnered with them, they're just friendly folks with a great website that detects where you are in the world in order to show you some of the right content. Here we can see that Etsy has correctly identified that I'm a Canadian. It's showing me a little friendly Canadian flag up there, and as a shopper from Canada who often ends up in American websites, that helps me know that these people are going to do some of the right stuff for me and maybe correctly estimate my shipping, costs, or duty or something like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my cookies, change my location with the WonderProxy browser plugin to be London, and refresh the page. A couple of things here have happened all at once. One, I'm getting the standard GDPR style cookie banner. We can see that the flag up at the top has changed to United Kingdom, and it stopped advertising Mother's Day for me. That's because Mother's Day in the UK was a couple weeks ago, so there's no point in advertising anymore. With WonderProxy, I'm quickly able to jump around and see my website how a local would from different countries around the world. We've got lots of countries and lots of locations available, and so with the browser plugin, I can make myself be anywhere I need to be in order to ensure my customers are seeing the right content. WonderProxy is great when it comes to localization testing, but what about matching that up with cross-browser or cross-platform testing? That's where Sauce Labs comes in incredibly helpful. So if we've heard a customer complaint from someone in the UK trying to visit our site while they're on Windows and perhaps using Edge or Internet Explorer, it's really easy to dig into it. To perform this testing, we'll use Sauce Connect to build some tunnels from our proxy servers to Sauce Labs. Then we'll jump into Sauce Labs live cross-browser testing to dig into the problem. We've got a little command line tool that we can use that'll help us build up all of those tunnels. I've built up tunnels to London, New York, Paris, Frankfurt, and Tokyo. And with those tunnels set up, I can check them out inside the Sauce Labs. I see them all listed here. And then if I go into cross-browser testing, I'll be able to select tunnel, as well as my browser, my platform, all the great options that they're offered from Sauce Labs. And once my test is started, I'll be able to start browsing the website from London, like any user in that country already. In this case on Windows 10 with Microsoft Edge Build 93, I think it said. Here we go. And just like I saw when I was doing my manual testing, I'm getting the GDPR style banner. I've got that nice icon telling me what country it's detected I'm from in the top right. But this time I'm doing it from Windows 10 using Microsoft Edge. So here we can match up all of the platform, browser, version, resolution, power of Sauce Labs with the localization testing of WonderProxy. And just like any other test, I can click around, everything works just like you would expect. There's a little bit of additional latency because traffic is going across the Atlantic Ocean a couple times, but most websites remain completely usable. Fun to use. When I'm done, I can either tear down my tunnels or leave them for another tester to use later. Of course, automation is key in the modern development environment. WonderProxy integrates seamlessly with Sauce Labs when using testing suites like Playwright. Our WonderProxy website doesn't use much localization itself, but we do identify the customer's location and remind them that their customers aren't there on our marketing page. So we've built some Playwright tests that will test to make sure that this is working correctly from around the world. Here I've got some tests in Playwright. We've got a simple global test that makes sure that the homepage has the right title. Then we have region-specific tests to ensure that they're showing the right content. In this test, I'm instructing Playwright to use a proxy server, in this case the Toronto proxy server, and then ensuring that there's the right text, you are in Canada. We've built different ones for different cities around the world. Then I can combine my tests with Sauce Labs' countless hardware, operating system, and browser combinations to ensure that the right content is showing everywhere around the world for my users. Running my tests, I get the fun Sauce Labs robot. I can see that my tests are all spinning up. Next, I can jump over to Sauce Labs, see that my tests are showing up here. Normally this wouldn't happen because it'd be in a test automation suite, but for now it's fun to watch. Then I can jump over, look at Firefox, and see my tests executing in real time. It's slightly less exciting for us because we know that the country identification is a little bit below the fold, but it's going to jump through and execute all my tests for me. Looks like these ones are wrapping up. Successful over here. Firefox is done. Chrome is just finishing up. You can see my test suite's in progress. It's probably about to start dropping. Gotta get those green checks. Looks like my site is running properly and I'm good to go. If you've built a website that customizes the content it shows to end users based on their location, WonderProxy was built for you. It works great on its own, and it integrates seamlessly with Sauce Labs to level up your testing to include the user's location, all with no adjustments to your code. If this seems useful to you, feel free to reach out or request a free trial. With our browser plugin, you can get started in minutes and maybe even find a bug before your boss gets back from lunch.